Hi everyone, hope you're well. If you're watching this at the time that I'm recording it, obviously it's timeless, so whenever you see it is when you're meant to. But at the time I'm recording this, it's the first week of spring that I'm doing this, and it's the first sunny day that we've had this year. So it's the first week of March, and we've not had a dry day really all year up to now. And so the sun's shining, the birds are singing. I've got this, I don't know if you can see that on the video, but it's I got it like after Christmas in the sales, one of those little bulb kits. So it's like a little jug, and it came with a little soil, dehydrated soil pellet thing that you put in, and then these bulbs that you planted, and it's like a little iris. It's just beautiful. So that's just flowered in the last couple of days. So what I'm saying is things are starting to happen, things are blooming, things are warming up, drying out, the light is getting brighter, the days are getting longer. So generally we should be feeling more optimistic. Also, at the time that I'm recording this, we are in Mercury retrograde, so I, as well as probably a lot of you, have been feeling very emotional, very overwhelmed, lots of things going wrong that shouldn't be. So dealing with all of that is challenging, but literally there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm going to do a read for you with these, which are my little fairy oracle cards that I've got. I really like these. And just see what things are looking like for us coming in the near future. If this doesn't resonate with you, as always, then just feel free to maybe check out some of the other videos you might feel drawn to instead and see if they resonate better for you. But whenever you see any of the videos that I've put on here, it's when you're meant to get those messages. So you can go back to them and revisit the pick of cards and things like that, because you'll get the message that you need when you're meant to. So first off, we've got admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Okay, so that's interesting. That might be, if I'm just pause it for a sec to let the cat out. Right, sorry about that. Can't keep her in at the minute. She's out and about trying to hunt. The next card we've got is autumn. So in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So, obviously, in the autumn time, we reap what we're sowing at this time, if you're watching it as I'm recording it in spring. So, if you do have plans for the future, now is a really good time to start taking steps towards that, because then in the autumn time and the back end of the year, things will start to come together for you if you take action now. Daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. This may not be a physical daughter of yours. It could be somebody that sees you as a mother or a father figure, somebody who looks up to you as they would do a parent. Okay. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So we tend to hibernate and hobbit away, don't we, over the winter time. So this is kind of encouraging us to get out and about and start to move a little bit more, and by doing that, being out in the open air, getting fresh air, a bit of sunshine on our faces, being in nature, we'll feel more grounded and we'll start to feel stronger and better about everything. And summer, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Getting all the seasons out here, aren't we? Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Okay, so this is going back to start thinking about what you're wanting to do going forward in the future, and then maybe take steps to learn something new if you need to. And then you can start putting that into practice, and the more you do something, the easier it gets, doesn't it? Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So yes, we're through the dark days of winter now, and we're opening a new chapter on this year. So you've finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Really, really strong thread through this so far is seasons, different seasons. And that is the same as different chapters in your life as well. So you may have come through a season that you've maybe found challenging in your life, and you're ready to move forward and then work towards something better in the future for yourself. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Drawn to the throat chakra on that card as well, and I'm also feeling a little bit croaky. So you may feel a bit choked up about a situation, and you might feel like you're not ready to move on, but all of the cards, the changing season, is encouraging you to do just that. Turn that page over, then you can start your new chapter. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome, absolutely. And by doing that, if you've seen any of my other messages, you'll know that I always remind everyone that they have to sparkle to the best ability. They have to be true and authentic, genuine to your true character. Otherwise, you're not going to attract in the right energy. So shine bright and be your true self. A birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your questions. It could be your birthday or it could be somebody else, but it's a significant birthday, so a milestone birthday. Maybe to do with a celebration around a special birthday. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So the old saying, if you don't ask, you don't get, is true. So for instance, say with a partner, we could be really quite resentful because our partner doesn't just telepathically know what we would like them to say or do. But they might not be able to read our minds, and so we need to tell them outright what we like and what we don't like and what we would like to happen. You can do it in a way that's not accusatory or derogatory. You can say, do you know, I really like it when, say it in that way, but you need to speak up about what you like and what you want, or else people don't know. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true, so that's lovely. You've got something coming in that you really have been hoping for. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So again, I'm drawn to the image on that of shining bright, your inner light just shining out. So it's like your little inner power force. You are a beam of light, a source of energy, and if we shrink that down, it's easy for others to be domineering towards us, but we need to push out our light to let people know, back off, you can't mess with me, I won't accept anything less than I deserve. Okay, so that's being assertive and standing up for what you want and what you deserve. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Right, so with that, I'm given to give the example of trying to hold back the tide. It's impossible. The tide's going to come in whether you stand there with your hands out trying to stop it or not. It's going to come in. You can either drown trying, or you can stand on higher ground and watch it, and then watch it go back again. So you just stop trying to force things that you can't change and go along with the flow. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. This could be the direct message could be an actual marriage. It could be also a marriage of minds, so like a business partnership or something like that, where you are a meeting of the minds. So not necessarily a meeting of the hearts, it could be a meeting of the minds as well, but a marriage of some sorts. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So that's going to be enlightening, the images suggest. So something's gonna, and it doesn't necessarily mean going on holiday. It doesn't mean rush out and spend thousands of pounds on a holiday that you can't afford. It just means getting out of the house and just being around people and in situations you wouldn't normally be. So maybe hopping on the train, or just a bus ride, or just a drive out, and then, you know, maybe going and sitting in a different cafe than you would do normally. So it's just getting out and about rather than necessarily booking big expensive holidays. But by doing that, you're opening up yourself to more opportunities and opening your horizons, I'm getting to say. New career. Your workforce is, wow, that could be relevant actually. I mistakenly said forces, but there are no mistakes. So you might be feeling trapped and forced to be in that situation. So your work focus is shifting in a positive, new and successful direction. So you are probably, if you're getting this and this resonates with you, you probably are in a workplace that might be toxic, or doesn't resonate with you, doesn't match your morals and the kind of person that you are. It's suppressing the essence of you. And so you might be realising that, and you realise that there is a choice. You're not forced to stay there like you might feel that you are. You can move away from that situation. And business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or a career opportunity. So you might be thinking potentially about even chasing that dream of being self-employed perhaps. So that needs some more thought. I'm going to do some more cards actually. I feel that that's not the right place to end it, so I'm going to just carry on. So children, your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Okay, so you might just be really good at connecting and communicating with younger people. So potentially there might be an element of wanting to teach or be involved with working with children, maybe social care or even adoption or something like that. With the mention of your daughter holds the answer and things like that, it's there's a theme, there's a family theme with younger people in your life at the moment. Vegetarian, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity and stronger manifestation abilities. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a vegetarian for that to happen. It can just it can indicate that you might be changing your diet in some way. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing that to lose weight or any of those implications. It could be potentially that you've had a recent discovery about your health. So maybe you have allergies or something like that, and you need to tweak your food intake in some way to feel better. So that can just indicate that you're aware of something that's affecting your health, and by making changes it's going to make you feel better. Debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Okay, so this isn't like excuse me, it's not like a financial debt. It's not like repaying a loan or anything like that. It's kind of an ancestral debt. So there might have been a theme, say a theme of aggression running through your family, but it stops with you because you don't want to be that person. So it's about you breaking the cycle, breaking the chain of whatever is passed down generationally through your family. You are the person that's changing that, and that's all done with now. You've put a stop to that, and things are going to get better from now on for your lineage. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So as I said, it's spring here when I'm recording this, and it's just even having the door open and listening to the birds singing just lifts your spirits. So get out in nature if you can. If you can't, even just open a window. If you're maybe in a basement flat or something where you don't really have access to outside space, or even being able to open a window, have house plants. They're really good and grounding as well. And then, you know, maybe just have like bird songs or something like that, or maybe have something playing on the TV, like even the Netflix fire, you know, something that just makes you feel grounded with the elements basically. Holiday. So the answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat or holiday getaway. Again, with the travel card, it doesn't necessarily mean go and spend a fortune. It just means getting away. It could even be just maybe going spending a couple of days staying with a friend or something like that. You've got the power. That's made me think of that I Got the Power song. So like Mighty Mouse or whatever's relevant for your era. It's you are a tough cookie and you are powerful. You're a ball of energy and a force to be reckoned with once you accept that and realise that. But so basically the only person holding you back is you right now. The message on the card reads, use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Okay, so you might feel that you're not equipped to stand up and speak out or get away from whatever it is that's holding you back at the moment. But like the card said before about being assertive, you've got that inner light, you've got that strength and that power. You have every tool that you need to stand up and push back that energy that you don't want around you. Do some research. So you need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. Okay, so make sure you've got all your facts straight. Tick all the boxes. I'm getting to say. Make sure that you, when you do speak out, when you do stand up for what's right, that you have all the information to back up what you're saying. Okay. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Okay, so if you've got something in mind that's about relationships, it could be that you're already in a relationship and maybe it's not been going as well as you would have hoped. Maybe you need to reignite the spark a little bit. You possibly, I'm getting this is more of a work, overall a work theme, and wanting more from life and maybe wanting to break out on your own, do something for yourself. And so everything that's going on, all this turmoil, all this like what's it called, like a whirlpool, like a little vortex basically of energy is sucking you down, sucking your energy down. And so when you don't have energy, when you come in from work, you're just going to flop, aren't you? You're not going to want to do anything. The last thing you want to do is, spend time with your partner and hearing about all their issues and being loving and compassionate and empathetic towards them. You just want to kind of shut yourself away and just deal with your own stuff, don't you? So this is kind of saying everything has a ripple effect. So it's like the pebble dropping in a pond of calm water. Everything has a knock-on ripple effect, or like the dominoes being knocked over. Once things start to improve in one area of your life, it's going to ripple out and improve everything for you. And be yourself, which just brings it all back together to what we've said all throughout, that you've got to shine bright and be your true authentic self to attract in the tribe that are yours. Otherwise you're going to attract in people that don't align with you. You're going to find yourself in situations that you feel uncomfortable because you're trying to pretend that you're something that you're not. So this situation calls for you to be authentic, your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So the strength, the power, the assertiveness, all of that in you comes from who you genuinely, truly, deep down are as a person. So let that out, release that. Everything will start falling into place for you, and every area of your life will improve once you start doing that. Step forward in your own light. Okay, hope that helps everybody. Love and light, and I'll speak to you soon.